Hey crafty friends, it's Rick. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be using products from Scrappy Boy Stamps. We're going to be using the brand new 3D mouse popcorn box die set to make a popcorn themed gift box. I've also pulled in the I Love Theme Park 6x6 pattern paper for the project today. So I'm going to move these to the side. And I've already cut out all my parts and pieces. All right, so let me pull that die back. For this part right here, you're going to want 4 if you want to go all the way around the box. So I've cut out 4 of those. I've cut out 2 of these stitched rectangles. I'm going to use one on the inside of the box, one for the outside. I've cut out 2 of the outer frames of the box, or outer squares of the box. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I've cut out my sentiment from some yellow cardstock. And I've got the base of my box. I cut out 4. This is this part. I cut out 4 from some cranberry cardstock. And then I've got my mouse head pieces and hands, along with our popcorn sentiment. So I'll move that to the side for a second. And there's one that's a layering piece, so be aware of that. All right, so we've got our 4 pieces of cardstock all ready to go. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold on those score lines and burnish your score lines. So it's just a tiny little fold. There's an etched line right there, as always with Scrappy Boy dies. So you're going to want to fold and burnish all of those. So we'll do that. Sometimes, because that fold is really small, you want to be super careful and take your time. So we'll fold those. Fold this one. And that one. And we've got one more. So we'll fold these. Okay, so there's all of our score lines folded. Now, before I assemble, I'm going to go ahead and add on my decorative pieces here. I always find that easier, so I'm going to do that first. And I'm going to just use liquid glue. So I'm going to add just a little liquid glue on the edge of each panel. And I'm going to line that up right inside of each panel and give that a little bit of time to dry. I'll press it into place really good. So I'll do all 4 of those and I'll be right back. All right, my friends, I've got all of those attached. And as I was attaching the pattern paper, I had this fabulous idea. I think this would make a super cute holiday project as well. I could just see using some of the Christmas paper to go along with this and make this cute little Christmassy popcorn gift box. So we might have to I'll see if I can make another version of this and show y'all. We'll see. All right, now this is going to be the base of our box, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to attach each one of these to the base of the box. And I'm going to use liquid glue for this. So it will take a little time to dry. But I'm going to take and add my liquid glue. And I'm going to line this up right with that score line. And fold that over. As I get glue everywhere. We're just going to line that up just like that on each side. So we got four sides, so don't worry if you missed it. Time we get done, you'll have it. I'm going to switch over to this side, and I'm going to butt that corner up together. Making sure everything is on that score line. And sorry if I was just off camera a little bit. And we'll just work our way around. Now you could use very thin, like red line tape also. If you wanted to, I'm just going to use my liquid glue. I don't even know if I have red line tape that's that thin. And yes, I do have red line tape. I know y'all never see me use it, but I have it. All right, we're going to do our last one. Just going to line that up. And those corners should all fit together if you have it all in the right place. See how those corners just naturally line up on the inside? Okay, now, our other little red piece, we're going to add that over those corners on the inside to hide it. I thought that would be a good way to hide the inside part if you want to. You don't have to. I would. And it also will add a little bit of stability to your box as well. And guess what, my friends? I actually do have super thin red line tape, so that's great. All right, I'm going to flip this over, and on our little section right there, we will add our red line tape, or you could just do the adhesive. It's up to you, whichever one you prefer. I know some of y'all like the red line tape, so that way you can see it both ways. And the red line tape will hold, so it's nice and sturdy. All right, we'll do this one, add that tape on this side. And I'm just cutting it at an angle with the top of the box. Or at least trying to. All right, so there's that. Now, we're going to want something to pull that backing off. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it down just a little bit, just like so, and get that glue off off the tape. I will take and fold this in, and I can attach that edge right there. And then what I can do is take my tape and pull that. And then I can take my bone folder and make sure that's nice and secure right there. So there's one side. Of our popcorn box. Get my tape started there. And it doesn't matter if you go from the top or the bottom when you pull. It does not matter. All right, we're going to fold that one in. I'll line that up. Press that into place. Pull that tape off. Take our bone folder, press it in. I'm going to do both of these. So I'm going to pull off my tape. And I'm actually going to fold this one back on itself. And I will fold that one back on itself. We'll line that up. There, that way I can tack that one down. I'll fold this one back. Line that edge up where it's supposed to go. Tack it on the inside, and then I can pull both of those out. And then I'll just take my bone folder and run in there to make sure everything is nice and secure. And there is our box. So now we're going to decorate it. And in case you're wondering, it is at the tallest part 3 inches. The base is 2 5/8 inches square. So it's a good size box. And it's 4 inches, roughly 4 inches tall, maybe a little bit taller. So you can get a lot of stuff in there. We're going to do our little hands first. And there are one for each side. So make sure you attach the right hand to the underneath side. So we're going to attach that right there. And we're going to line these up. That gives us our black underneath his little glove. We'll do this one. I'll just line that up. There's that. We've got our little popcorn sentiment. And we've got our little mouse head and our layering piece for that. So I'm just going to attach these together. Just like so. I'm going to layer these two together. I'm going to actually put my sentiment on this. I've got my negative piece that I cut that out of. So I'm going to try to use that to put everything back in place. Hopefully. I always try this and I never get it to work right. Always try. Let me line that up. I'm going to take a little piece of repositionable tape and hold that together. We got our O here, so I'm going to add that in. Grab my C. I can add that. Our P's. Our other O for the pop. And let me know in the comments if you're a popcorn fan. I absolutely love popcorn, especially movie theater popcorn from the movies. Can't beat it. That and a pack of M&Ms at the same time. And if you've never tried that, I highly encourage it. Fresh, warm popcorn and regular or peanut M&Ms or peanut butter M&Ms. It does not matter. I've never met an M&M I'm not a fan of. Well, I also have not tried any of those crazy flavor ones either. So, can't do it. I'm a traditionalist. Leave the M&Ms alone. All right, we've got our mouse head. I'm going to add that to the top. And, of course, I did not line that sentiment up straight, but that's okay. Because we're going to cock our mouse head as well. And then I'm going to add the hands as if he is holding the front of our little sign here. So we're going to add liquid glue back here. And then we will take and add this to the front. So you're going to pick out your front that you want to be the front of your box. And you can add your little popcorn sign. There, I'm just trying to make sure that it's even. So there is the popcorn, 3D popcorn die, how to make it. You can fill it up with treats, and I will try to make one with Christmas and pop it below. All right, bye guys, stay crafty, love you.